Why, hello everyone, and we are resuming Sherlock Holmes versus that funny dude that killed a lot of whores in Whitechapel that one time. This video is not getting monetized ever.
It's the abandoned house that Bluto pointed out to me. He must have set up his hideout there. There's a strange smell coming from this old building.
Let's see if our boy Finley's always doing some new shit when we check on
Water.
him.
Good day, Finley.
Good day, sir. Have we met before?
It's me, Sherlock Holmes, but I don't want it to be known that I'm here. Can I count on you?
Certainly, Mr. Holmes. I shall be as silent as the grave.
I want to know about Tumble Tea.
Your tenant, Dr. Tumblety, is he here?
I don't think so. But go and find out.
It would seem we've been having some gas problems.
Don't talk to me about it. The problem is from the abandoned house not far from here, but nobody has come to take care of it.
Perhaps I could go and take a look. Do you have a ladder?
No, but I think in the pile of wood under the stairs there is one in pieces. And if you also need something from the scrap heap, some old tools or who knows what, feel free to take it, Mr. Holmes. But leave the dishes in good condition.
Alrighty.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes.
A heap of rusted iron crockery. Finley's ladder is smashed to pieces, but all the parts appear to be here. This must be a piece of the ladder. Some old nails. They may come in handy. This lead pipe could help me to repair the gas lines. This must be a piece of the ladder. This lead pipe could help me to repair the gas lines. This must be a piece of the ladder. Part of a perfume atomizer.
Perfume atomizer? What the fuck does that do?
This old cloth could be used as a mask. I must moisten my makeshift mask.
I must moisten my makeshift mask. Oh, where's the water? There we are.
Water.
Oh,
There, this damp cloth will do for a mask.
alright. Oh. Okay.
This window appears to be the only way out.
Oh.
Closed.
So, like, how do I get up there, though?
This window appears to be...
Can I not go into third person mode? Okay, there we go. Oh, this is a hard one. It's quite tricky, wouldn't you agree? Hmm. So surely I can just...
This window appears to be the only way out.
Hmm. Oh,
This lead pipe could help me to repair the gas lines. Part of a perfume atomizer.
oh, I can probably make that. No.
A broken hammer. I will have to find a handle.
Cool. I have little tools now.
I hope this ladder will support my weight. Let's go. My cloth mask won't make much difference, but I'll be able to inspect the room for a few seconds. The leak must have been sudden. Even the animals didn't have time to escape. I need something. The gas leak is coming from behind this locked panel. The leak must have been sudden. A small torch, a useful tool for opening safes, I would assume, but the gas bottle is empty. Someone left here in a hurry, presumably because of the gas leak. This iron bar will help me.
I'm happy that you agree with that.
I need something.
Cool.
The leak is coming from here. The satchel is behind these pipes. This explains why the thug wanted someone who knew about gas. He must have hidden it there in great haste and broke the pipes in the process. The satchel seems to be quite stuck. I don't think I can get it out without passing out. For good. I need a more suitable mask. The kind used by tanners would do nicely. The leak must have been sudden. Even the animal...
The kind used by tanners. Well, how would I go about getting one of those?
How is your investigation going, Mr. Holmes?
I'll be needing a mask of the sort tanners use. Do you know where...
Go check in the little lane across from the clinic. At the cobbler's, perhaps.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Goodbye,
Are we gonna
Mr.
go
Holmes.
see Ivan Solomonovich? I sure as hell hope so. I fucking love that dude.
How do, sir?
Hello. I'm sorry to say, but I'm closing.
This man seems wary. I must find a way to win his confidence. How do, sir?
Hello. I'm sorry to say, but I'm closing.
I am here because I found this.
Abraham's beard. The son of one of my neighbors was beaten in the street a few weeks ago and it was stolen from him. If you would give it to me, I promise to return it to him and get you a reward.
Money doesn't interest me.
Who are you, sir? What do you want from me?
I'm a friend of Dr. Watson's. You know him, don't you?
In that case, welcome. Dr. Watson is a great man, and I would be pleased to help one of his friends.
You work the leather and perhaps even tan it yourself. I believe tanners wear special masks to protect themselves from the toxic emissions given off by the vats used to soak the leather. I have a gas leak to fix, and I won't survive without something effective to protect myself with.
Go see my cousin Abraham, who has a pet shop a little further down the road. Tell him that Isaac sent you. That's me.
I'll be off now.
My regards to Dr. Watson.
These side characters in this are all pretty cool. Oh, yep, she changed. Or he changed into a her. That's real advanced thinking for this game, actually. I commend you. You did good, Frogwares. You did good.
Whitechapel Street. I have no reason to go that way.
I'm looking for this fucking pet shop. It's not back this way. This is the side of her death.
Bucks Row.
Yeah, the Bucks Row Assassin. Abraham has a pet shop a little further down the road.
Whitechapel Street.
That's a butcher's.
Whitechapel Street. The Whitechapel Church. The clock is wrong.
Oh, I guess that's how you're supposed to figure that out. We can't actually go inside. Okay. Okay, okay. This is the remastered version of the game, by the way. I feel like I've checked every building in the area. Fucking, oh
This
my,
is a pet shop.
pisses me off. Hey there, Cobra. More like Cobro.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
You must be Abraham Solomonovich. I came on behalf of your cousin, Isaac. He said that you might be able to help me. I need a good mask to protect me from gas emissions so I can repair a leak.
Yes, it should help you. But I let it drop into the big snake cage, and they are very dangerous beasts. I don't know how to retrieve it.
But you must be equipped to deal with these creatures safely, surely.
Of course, but I broke my hook. It should be over there. If you succeed in getting that beast from its cage, you will be doing me a great favor.
I have the broken hook. I can repair it, but I'll need some materials. Perhaps I'll find some material at Isaac's that will be of use. This cage must do to hold the snake.
Bart.
Perhaps I'll find some material at Isaac's. I need a few items for your cousin Abraham. May I borrow them for you?
Of course. You're welcome.
This should do the trick. This may come in handy.
Sometimes I wish the FOV was a little higher in these games. Oh,
This should do the trick. This cage must do to hold the snake. This cage must do to hold the snake. This cage will do the trick. The mesh is small enough. There we are. Magnificent. If I may ask, why is it you have such equipment?
I haven't always had a pet shop, my friend. I was a butcher for many years, but I wasn't serious enough to be a real meat man, and I was looked down upon in the community. I found myself carting carcasses from the slaughterhouse, a repugnant job in which you catch vile illnesses. It breaks you before you're out of your 30s. Thus, I had the idea to make this mask with a sort of filter, and it worked. Since then, I have quit that work, and with my little savings, I started this business. I lived through the death of thousands of animals. Now I am devoted to their lives. If you are interested, I could sell you a little canary, for example.
No, thank you. Let's return to the boarding house.
alrighty. Nope. We've got a full bottom row here.
The satchel, rather heavy and firmly wedged. Dislodging it will take a concerted effort and is better done in a safe environment. I must repair this leak before I can get the satchel out. There isn't enough gas. The pressure isn't high enough. There isn't enough gas. The pressure isn't high enough. There isn't enough gas. There isn't enough gas. The pressure isn't high enough. There isn't enough gas. The pressure isn't high enough. There isn't enough gas. The pressure isn't high enough. There isn't enough gas. The pressure is...
Hmm. Oh shit.
There isn't enough gas. There isn't enough gas.
Oh. Maybe this is. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Okay. Is that right? Um.
The satchel, rather heavy.
Uh.
There isn't enough gas. There isn't enough gas.
What the fuck?
The gas can escape through this nozzle. The gas can escape through. The gas can escape through this nozzle. The gas can escape through this nozzle.
Wait. Okay.
Elementary.
There we go.
This much talked about satchel is very heavy and seems to contain metal dishes. I told Bluto that I wouldn't look inside, but I've little need to. It's quite obvious that it's full of silverware.
Oh, hey there, kitty. Oh,
There is still gas in here. Looking at the state of this cat, it won't survive much longer if it stays here.
I'll leave it behind.
Let's go to the wasp's nest.
I wonder if I could actually leave it behind. I don't think I
Let's
could.
go to the wasp's nest.
Sherlock, if you say. Okay, he didn't say it.
What'll it be?
I have nothing to ask. There's no way of returning this fortune to that lout Bluto. I will give him the satchel, but with other contents. Something with the same weight.
Aw.
Full of crockery, the satchel makes the same noise and weighs about the same as if it were filled with silverware.
Pass the sack to me. Did you look in?
I give you my word, but it won't belong to you until you tell me where Squibby is.
Fine. The poor idiot was taken by the peelers the other day. I don't know why some chap started to screech about it. He was the Whitechapel killer, but he ended up followed by an hysterical mob. In a flash, the bobbies had him rounded up and locked down.
Do you mean at the local police station?
Might not. But if you or the doc talk to him, tell him that about the kayak business. I'll forget our score if he rats on the yank. He'll know. Now, hand over the bag.
I say, that's all a little bit wishy-washy. I'm not sure it's worth the satchel.
Hey, don't shake it like that, moron. If you don't want to end up with a knife in the back, you'll get busy with the pipe. Got it?
Here, take it. That'll teach me for being a good Samaritan. Honestly, how rude. I'd best be off now. Better to not be around when he opens the satchel.
Bluto's gonna come back.
I
Guaranteed.
can't just waltz into the police station to ask if they've got Squibby locked up. I'll have to come up with a ploy to find out if he's actually there. Then I'll need to get the policeman to leave for just a few minutes so I can talk to the prisoner.
So, you little jackanapes, you want to ride on the big whirly?
Another day, perhaps, Mum. As a matter of fact, I would like to know if a chap I know called Squibby happens to be in this police station, and how many policemen are inside.
Information? Yes, but time is money for me, you know.
Here are a few guineas. So, Squibby.
I'll tell you everything that I know, my ducky. Nothing. Ha! I know nothing about whether Squibby is there, and I don't give a damn. The bobbies don't whisper sweet nothings to me, like the girls in the nice places. And now get lost before I get all worked up. Hey, if you have something to offer to a lady, I could tell you a little bit more, maybe.
I have a perfume
I'll be
atomizer.
back.
You do that.
I also have jewelry.
Girls from the nice houses. That monster. Oh. Danny must have been referring to establishments like Miss Bella's that Watson told me about.
You still there, honey pie?
I'll be back.
You still there, honey pie?
I'll be
She
back.
doesn't want the
You
kitten. I just have a fucking kitten with me right now.
You still...
I'll be back.
You do that.
Okay then.
Fine. I have to go to the brothel. Good evening, Lucy. Do you remember me?
Mr. Holmes, come in. You're strangely dressed. What have you come to do in the area?
I've come to ask if any of your colleagues, or perhaps even yourself, associate with any of the policemen from the local station.
Certain girls go with police officers, it's true, but Bella would be able to tell you more than me.
Very well. I'll be on my way.
You are a friend of Dr. Watson?
Indeed.
A fine man, your Dr. Watson. He got me out of a damn business with one of my clients. We gave this boar a lesson to remember, and he's since gone to France, having snagged one of my best girls. But it's a break from all of her chatter. You're looking for information about the police, is that right? I can't help you there. The girls concerned are busy, and anyway, I don't have the time.
What is bothering you so much?
A client left me a case of bottles as payment. It happens all the time. I'm saddled with all this stuff. He told me that these perfumes were the latest thing, straight from Paris. Well, I'd barely smelled the first one when I nearly fainted. There might be some good ones in there, but I'd have to find out if it's really perfume, so that it won't burn the skin off my pretty girls.
Madam, I will undertake to tell you exactly which of these products are perfumes if you agree to entrust them to me for a little while. In exchange, I would like to know more about Squibby.
Yes, I know him. We've struck a deal, Mr. Holmes. I'll give you these bottles. You desire?
I will need a book to help me identify Miss Bella's perfume. I believe the bookshop on Glenworth Street, not far from Baker Street, has just reopened. Let's go and take a look.
Hey, is this gonna be a prologue to Barnes and everything going on with him? Yes! Am I meeting Barnes for the Oh, this is a historical moment, my friend.
Hello, sir.
Hello, are you the new bookseller in the neighborhood?
Yes, my name is Barnes. You're one of my first visitors. Welcome. What are you looking for?
It's so good to meet you. We're gonna have the best of adventures together. And I totally am not gonna drive you fucking batshit insane, I promise.
I'm looking for work that can help me identify perfumes. A book that deals with vegetation and its possible uses in the domain, for example.
I would recommend the Encyclopedia Spartacus about vegetation. It consists of a reference on the matter. This book is the most complete that there is.
Fine, I will take it.
But it's just that, I have no idea where it is. Would you believe that my predecessor classified works by their acquisition date? Nowadays, we advocate a thematic classification. However, I am getting down to the task. You aren't looking for anything concerning the history of the scripts. I'm fascinated by the subject, and I already have numerous books on the topic.
It is no doubt very interesting, but I need this book Spartacus without further delay.
Fine, fine. I will try to find the acquisition date of this encyclopedia, Mr.
Holmes, Sherlock Holmes.
Ah, fantastic. You are the man for the job. Perhaps you could try to find the missing dates. That will buy you some time.
There are some dates missing?
Yes, I forgot to mention that detail. The dates were written on cardstock attached to the columns, and there was one date per section. As one goes along, you will see there is no specific order, and certain are missing. I remade the labels, but I don't know where to put them. They're there on the counter.
Are there any other details to know?
The proprietor inscribed a date every 2 years since his arrival in 1864, up until now, that is 1888. He left a note regarding his method of shelving, but I didn't understand a word. I do believe, in fact, that he was a bit mad.
Oh, well, I don't think you're ever gonna be mad, Barnes.
Well, I will see.
All of the numbers placed on the same column must have different ending numbers. For example, 1886 and 1866 together would create an inconceivable disaster. The dates whose number added together will produce the same sum cannot be put in the column if they indicate the same What the fuck? Okay, so surely I cannot put 6, 4, or 8 on there. So I'm gonna try my luck with that. I cannot put 2, 4, or 0 there. So I'll try with that. Then I'll do that.
There, Mr. Barnes.
Oh,
the labels
fuck
are in
yeah.
their correct places. That should facilitate your classification. Have you found my book?
Yes, what luck it was to meet you. It was acquired in 1882.
I will look for it. Thank you very much. I would suggest that you organize your books quickly. I am in the habit of visiting my local bookstore at least once a week.
You are right, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes. I don't think he's in some of the later games. I really hope he makes a reappearance sometime. Perfume is described in a musical metaphor as having 3 sets of notes, making the harmonious scent a chord. The notes unfold over time, with the immediate impression of the top note leading the deeper middle notes, and the bass notes gradually appearing as the final stage. The quality of a perfume is usually assessed in terms of 3 parameters. Fragrance is the most important issue, describing essentially the smell of a perfume. It is followed by the intensity of the smell, ranging from subtle scent to overwhelming odor. Also, safety of use is important, because not all the elements of a perfume could be sound for ladies' tender
This
skin.
encyclopedia on plants and spices is just what I need to analyze these so-called perfumes. Let's return to Baker Street. Let's go to Baker Street. I will need my work table. I need something. Let's get to work. I must analyze these perfumes.
What the fuck?
This shape represents the essence of the perfume, which I must recreate. These shapes represent the smells at my disposal.
Is that correct?
This shape represents the essence. This shape represents the essence of the perfume, which I must recreate. Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Oh, I see. So I was wrong with that one.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Yes. Alright. Bam.
Elementary.
Bam.
Fine. I have to go to the brothel.
He sounds very depressed every time he says that he has to go to the brothel. Most people
Fine.
don't feel
I
that
have
way
to go to the brothel.
when they get to go to a brothel. At least I imagine.
So, my dear man, have you reached a verdict?
I have distinguished the good perfumes from the bad, but even the good ones are nothing more than common sense for adolescents.
Who cares? It'll freshen up a few of my girls. Wait, there's a perfume here called Valerian. What is it?
It's not really a perfume, technically speaking, unless you like cats. It's more of a kind of medicine.
It smells strange. I don't really like it. Here, I can give it to you. And I have some information. Squibby is most assuredly locked up at the police station hereabouts. It would also seem that he's the one who doesn't want to come out.
Do you know someone by the name of Danny?
Danny? Big Danny, Nutcracker? The one who hates cats?
That's the second character
You're
named
interested
Nutcracker.
in that kind of bird? Be like dipping your biscuit in a pig's trough.
That's the second
She's
prostitute
dangerous,
named
a real
Nutcracker.
cyclone, so beware. And her appearance. She claims to adore perfumes. She'd need this whole box to smell sweet.
I doubt it'll take much to make Danny cooperate, perhaps by offering her a little gift. Let's go to the police station. Do you remember me? Would you be kind enough to help me by telling me how many policemen are inside in exchange for this bottle of perfume?
There ain't much in the station. It was pretty busy, but now there's only one constable, dearie.
There we are. Now Danny has been sprayed with valerian, a scent that's irresistible to cats. I must create a diversion in the street to make the policemen come out, but I need some cats. Lots of cats. To the pet shop.
I
Let's
have
go to
this
the pet
one.
shop.
Oh my god, it's Wiggins and the boys.
Hey, look, it's Mr. Detective. It's...
Shh, I'm undercover on a special mission. Don't blow my cover.
Aye, aye, Captain. We won't let it slip.
Now, what are you doing in this area at such an hour? You're far from home, aren't you?
We've come to give Pounce a hand. About his cat, you know. Downstairs round his... a nasty old lady Big Danny lives. She threatens to kill Pounce's cat, 'cause she's allergic. Or so she says. And it makes it cough and vomit just by seeing one.
Allergic.
Oh, that's it. She stoned Pounce and his cat yesterday, and the poor thing took off and hasn't been seen again. We've been looking for it, but nothing.
I have one.
Does that cat there belong to Pounce?
Bert! That's my Bertie!
Yay.
He is injured. Let's take him to the pet shop. We might be able to take care of him. Let's go to the pet shop, children. If you all go in at once, you'll scare the animals. Pounce, come with me. Everyone else, stay here.
Looking for cats.
What can I do for you?
I have come to return your mask.
Ah, thank you. If you need something else, do not hesitate.
May I present young Pounce and his cat, Bert? Poor Bert, he's been injured.
It's Big Danny who threw a cobblestone at him.
Big Danny, Danny the Jaw, the terror of the Highlands.
Oi, that's her, mister.
You know this lady?
Lady is not the appropriate word. Fury, more likely. Danny is a night worker. Before that, she performed in a circus where she fought against men for a penny a round. It was said that she never lost a fight.
Is there anything you can do for poor Bert?
I don't know. This cat seems to be in a sorry state. I have a book on cats over there. Can you find it while I look at its wound?
Yes.
Where's the book?
Aha! This must be the cat book Abraham needs.
What can I do for you?
Here is the book on cats.
Thank you, my man. I will see what I can do for this cat.
So, how is Bert doing?
He'll pull through. But he must eat, and I have no food for him here. We will need to find him some.
And where can we get some cat food?
We must find Hardiman. He sells meat for cats. It's around this time when he passes the end of the road. You might be in luck. You'll hear him from far away. He was always calling beep, beep.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Solomonovich. So, Pounce, shall we look for the cat food seller? Poor Bert has to be fed, and I might have some work for you and your friends.
Alrighty.
We've come to give Pounce a hand. About his cat, you know.
There we are.
Beep beep. Beep beep.
Good evening, sir.
How do? A little kebab for the cat? These little brats can't possibly all be yours.
Pardon? Oh, no, none of them.
Ah, children, they're our pride and joy. And yet,
And yet,
Do cats really like kebabs?
they adore them. How many would you like?
I'll take the lot.
I beg your pardon, sir?
How much for the lot?
For £2, they're all yours, my lord.
It's a deal. Listen up, my little soldiers. You'll need to find all the cats in Whitechapel and lead them towards the police station. You'll be armed with delicious kebabs to entice them. Go, as quick as you can now. If my calculations are correct, the cats will be seduced by Danny's odor and will throw themselves on her. That should cause enough of a commotion to get the policeman to come out onto the street.
based.
Come on now, children. Let the cats alone.
But what's all this racket? Calm down. Come on, out. And make those chaps shut up.
Well now, let's see what I can do about Squibby. This must be the door that leads to the cells.
No, no, wait. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. What the fuck? Um... Oh shit. Man, they could have just given me the Skyrim lockpicking game. They could have done it. Hmm.
This must be the door that leads to the cells.
The
This must be the
fuck?
door that leads to the cells.
What the fuck am I supposed to do here? What the fuck? What the fuck am I supposed to do
This
here?
must be the door that leads...
Why does this game never fucking... Like, oh my god, with these early games you'll be just doing shit fucking normally, and everything's going fine. Then there's some fucking puzzle like this which just throws a wrench in everything and is completely pointless. Like, what the fuck?
This must be the door that...
What the fuck?
This must be the door that leads to the cells.
Oh my god! Jesus! What the fuck even? I I don't know. I don't know.
And who are you?
I've come to talk to you about Tumblety.
So you're here to kill me, are you?
Absolutely not. I've come on behalf of someone you know who told me you have some explosive news about this American. In exchange, he has settled your bill on the kayaks.
You ain't no street person, you. You're a bobby, trying to wind me up, aren't you?
Not at all. Will you agree to talk?
Not a chance. I'll give nothing away for nothing. I don't have to follow Bluto's orders. I'm in it up to my neck, and the bobbies won't agree to keep me locked up here for the rest of my life.
You mean to say that you are here of your own accord?
Damn right. Only death awaits me out there. I was almost lynched because I was blamed for the murder of those poor girls who were chopped up like animals. The police put me here for my own safety. That's when this journalist showed up.
A journalist?
I socked him once for disrespecting me down at the pub. He said I'd pay for it one day, and that day came. He said he was going to squeal to the papers about me. With my description and my
Oh, I
tattoos
know
and
which
all,
journalist
I
this
was
is.
arrested at the same time the police said they'd caught the Whitechapel killer. While waiting to write the article, he started the rumour. Now the streets ain't safe for me no more.
I understand. Listen, if I find this journalist and make him promise to not write a word about you, and if I also agree to pay for you to get out of London, will you tell me everything you know about Tumblety?
You sure know how to speak to ruffians, don't you? You got yourself a deal.
What's the name of this journalist?
Bulling. Tom Bulling.
Yep.
Tom Bulling. That name sounds familiar. That wouldn't be the journalist that Watson met at the Wasp's Nest.
Huh?
Ah, no, nothing. I was just thinking aloud. Well, I'll be going, Squibby.
You're right. It ain't healthy here.
I shall leave Bluto's treasure at the station. The police will know what to do with it. I shall leave Bluto's
Oh, how do I...
What? Ain't you gone yet?
Well, I'll be going, Squibby.
You-
I shall leave Bluto's treasure at...
Oh, okay.
I shall leave Bluto's treasure...
Hey, but what are you up to here, you? Off with you, and make it quick before I take you in.
Let's go to the Wasp's Nest. Let's go to the Wasp's Nest. No,
Yes.
if Bluto sees me, it could prove to be quite dangerous. Let's return to Baker Street to change. Good evening. There'll be a nice tip in it for you if you can tell me if you recently saw a journalist here.
Yes, sir. A damn nuisance, that man. And a real cad. He cursed me out something fierce for staining a book that he put down, even though it was him who was shaking so much that he soiled it with a whole lot of ale.
You was reading a book?
Well, not a real book. A halfpenny rag. He put it down on the ground, and I put it in the paper bin for the stove. It should still be there if it weren't already put in the fire.
Goodbye, miss.
At your service, me lord.
Where's the fire at? Oh.
Some paper, ink stains. This must be the table where Bulling writes his copy. Spring-heeled Jack, a fantastical character that terrorizes the population of London. This journalist has some far from cheerful reading.
Okay, so now what do I do?
Yes, sir.
Evening. A pint for me and have one for yourself. I'm looking for a journalist, a good client of yours. Goes by the name of Bulling. Ring any bells?
Haven't seen him for a day or two. He must be sleeping it off somewhere. Where to hide from the landlord when you owe some serious bread?
What paper does he work for?
I don't know, but I can't believe that he works at his rag, because he's always round the pub scribbling his useless papers. The last time I seen him, he spent a whole day at that table drinking and scratching away from morning till night. He finished by celebrating, and without the help of a rich chap, he would have fleeced me of a guinea.
Thank you, my friend.
That's nothing.
Some paper, ink stains. Let's return to Baker Street. Tom Bulling isn't here, but the Baker Street irregulars should be able to track him down. Perhaps Watson will have something to tell me in the morning.
Alrighty.
Up at last, Holmes. Were you able to get anything from that crook at the Wasp's Nest yesterday?
Not yet, but I am working on it. And yourself, Watson, what were you able to find out from your colleague about the sale of second-hand female parts?
Holmes? Well, actually...
Let it be, Watson. It was tiring, no doubt.
Well, as soon as I mentioned the possible existence of a black market dealing in human parts, everyone in the hospital became very tense. This silence, therefore, tells us more than anything else at this point.
However, I have trouble believing that such a peculiar dealing as that involving Annie Chapman's uterus could have gone unnoticed in the medical community, if that is indeed what happened.
That's my opinion, as well as that of my old university colleague. He maintains that any form of organ trafficking would be impossible, not to mention unnecessary. However, he did tell me something rather troubling. The unexplained disappearance of several corpses from the hospital morgue. He has allowed me to investigate, provided I do so discreetly, and here is what I found, concealed in what appeared to be a secret letterbox.
Interesting. An encoded message.
Indeed. And look, the symbol of a certain well-known Spartaca encyclopedia is printed on it. Perhaps it will help in deciphering the letter.
Thank you, Watson. Are you going out again?
I promised a new patient, Captain Stenick, I'd go around to examine him. He lives nearby. I may be back before you've had a chance to decipher this mysterious message.
Captain Stenick is the patient who was at the beginning of The Awakened.
Good. Let's decipher the encoded words in the message that Watson found at the London hospital.
What? Oh shit. I can use that as proof. I can use that as proof.
The index of the Spartaca encyclopedias seems to have a connection with this letter.
Oh wait, shit. Okay. I'm stupid. Use. Okay. These are all Roman numerals as well. Four is D. E is V. Wait. I think, is there a difference between V and... Well, there doesn't seem to be. So we'll continue as is. It's actually, okay, so VIV. What would that, or maybe it's XIV. What in, uh, oh, okay, that makes sense. No, because, like, look, all these are cut in half. So the ones that look like V's up here are actually X's. The ones that look like that are V's. So we're doing good so far. So XV is O. X triple I is M. And IV D. So this is actually not. So where's IX? I. Okay. New command XIX S XXI U X, which is 10 by the way. New command subject. New command subject woman XXII. Digiv XVI XXV. I think this is supposed to be L. Delivery. Wharfdale. Okay, cool. New command, subject woman delivery, Wharfdale 17.
My dear Watson, I congratulate you on your investigation. This letter seems to well and truly confirm the organized trafficking of bodies in London.
My God, how dreadful.
Watson, we must go to the address that appears in this message. I would suggest you take your weapon.
It hasn't left my side since the beginning of this whole affair, Holmes.
I'll also be putting on my workman's disguise again. One never knows.
But what about me, Holmes?
Stay as you are, Watson. At worst, you can pass as my employer. Find Wharfdale Road on the map of London, Watson.
Understood, Holmes.
Oh, do I not have to put on my disguise again?
Yes, I have, Holmes.
Here we are, Watson. 17 Wharfdale Road. Let's be careful.
You think so, Holmes? This house seems to be abandoned.
Closed. This lock is solid, but very old. I should be able to force it.
Then do so.
This lock is solid, but...
What shall we do, Holmes?
This lock is solid, but very old. I should be able to force it.
What shall we do, Holmes?
Given the layer of dust accumulated in the square, this door must rarely open. This lock is solid, but very...
What shall we do, Holmes?
This trolley seems to be in good condition, apart from the broken wheel, of course. No, I can't do that. A tarred cover. No, I can't take it like that. There, this piece of tarpaulin is very thin, but solid enough for our purposes.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
This trolley seems to be in good condition. There, by sliding this piece of tarred tarpaulin, I was able to quite simply force the lock. Let's go in.
I couldn't
Incredible.
have done that with a knife.
These little metal instruments are rather curious. I'll take one. Some makeup applicators. These jars contain chemical products. I have no idea what they are for.
Oh shit.
A trapdoor. We must find a way to get down through it, Watson.
Incredible.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step. I will go down alone, Watson. Try to cover for me if someone should happen along.
Understood, Holmes.
This old box must have held nails a long time ago. Nothing of interest. Pincers. A hammer. I'll take it. Rings, wedding rings, gold teeth. I don't imagine where they came from.
Holmes seems to need hammers quite a lot. I think he should just carry one.
This may come in handy. Closed. Numerous footsteps. Apparently this passage is used frequently.
I don't get to bust out the measuring tape, it appears.
Clothing that appears to be destined to be incinerated. Pointed poker. This is sure to come in handy. A coffin, recently made and already broken. It is a stretcher that can be dismantled into two pieces. I have to find a way to take it upstairs, I think. I'll be needing it. Here's an electrical mechanism. Turning the handle should supply it with energy. Ah, it would seem that there is a broken connection. This may come in handy. Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Oh shit.
This box is broken. The wires must be reconnected. Pray, think.
Oh, cool. Cool. I still don't know exactly how this works, but hey, I got it.
Elementary.
That's good, Holmes. I don't know why you brought this thing back up, but I can take it.
Perfect, Watson. The fuse box is burned. The lift is blocked. I'll have to find another way out. This bent key just needs a little repair job to make it usable. This may come in handy. This may come in handy. This may come in handy. This may come in handy.
Why can't I put it in there? Why can't I seem to put it in there?
This may come in handy.
Oh, that worked. Oh.
Let's hope that it really is the key to this door.
It is.
And so, Holmes?
Bodies galore. Oh shit, oh wait, no.
Numerous footsteps. Apparently this passage is used frequently.
Let's hurry, Holmes. This neighborhood makes me ill at ease.
Surprised we didn't notice this upon our first visit. Our first look through. Oh. Whenever it seems that you can't get through a door, just walk straight through it. We now have a wooden stretcher.
This trolley seems to be in good... Closed. This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
Is there a map of this little place? No. Alright, let's try out a couple of my tools on that cart.
This trolley seems to be in good condition. This trolley seems to be in good condition.
I wonder if there's like a missing wheel around here.
This trolley seems to be in good condition, apart from the broken wheel, of course.
Oh, what's that? That looks like a trolley wheel. I can't find it, of course. Oh.
Look, if we lift a board from this window, we should be able to pass through. But first we have to get ourselves up there.
You are joking, Holmes?
This wheel is in good shape, but it is impossible to remove it. The pin holding it is stuck. This wheel is in good shape, but this little instrument will serve perfectly as a pin punch.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
Watson, I'm putting... Fucking, you don't have to say that every single time I do
But
something.
what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
What did I just say, Watson? My mind
This stone was
works
blocking
on
the
another
wheel.
level than yours.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, apparently I can't do that.
This stone was blocking the wheel.
Now can I? Yep. Alrighty.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Oh.
I need something. I need something. I need something. I need something.
Like what? Oh shit.
I hope this ladder will support my weight. I need something. Let's go.
My God, Holmes. Where are we?
For us to find out, my friend. This woman is dead, Watson.
Yes, several days ago, Holmes, but the body is perfectly preserved. No odor, no visible decomposition. Look, Holmes, a label from the London hospital. It must be a corpse stolen from the London hospital.
Strange smell. What do you think, Watson?
A zinc chloride solution without a doubt. A product generally injected into cadavers to help preserve them.
That's one of the chemicals we saw down
Glass
in the
eyes
basement.
in all shapes and all colors. It's a puzzle box. Let's see if I can open it.
Nope, 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 nope.
Some makeup applicators. This cheap jewel must be an accessory of some sort. Someone made up this corpse. The lips have been colored and the rings around the eyes carefully camouflaged. Yes, somebody wanted to give the impression of life.
To what end?
There's a lot of fetishistic people out there, Watson.
This door was recently reinforced. This may come in handy. These clothes are new, just like the deceased's dress. I imagine her clothes were changed. Look at this photo. It is inscribed Ethel Broomstreet, 1851 to 1878. This young woman who died 10 years ago looks like the one stretched out on this table. Watson, this corpse was embalmed and made up and dressed to look like a woman who had died 10 years earlier.
That's kind of fucked up. What kind of fucking rabbit hole if we stumbled down? Plumbers, Smith and Ferguson.
This old photo shows a young man dressed after the fashion of an employee in front of a shop. Amusing. The man in the photo taken in 1883
He has the same
and the
necklace as the
one on Prince
trinket.
Raskolnikov's leaflet are one and the same, and no more a prince or a Russian than you or I, Watson. All is clear, Watson. A charlatan passing himself as a prince, making the dead come back by using corpses as puppets.
Which explains the disappearance of corpses at the London hospital. It was to fuel this sordid entertainment.
I see.
It's a puzzle box. Let's see if I can open it.
Oh. So that equals 5. This equals 5. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. So I have to take everything that equals 5. Hmm. Oh.
It's a puzzle box. Let's see if I can open it.
Oh, now it's 6. Hmm. Okay.
It's a puzzle box. Let's see if I can open it.
Oh. I can accept that. Oh, okay, and 4. Accept. 1. Well, nothing here equals 1. Oh, for some reason that worked. Which is strange. 6, I can go right there. Oh, okay. Is there a fucking pattern to this, or am I just like getting wildly lucky? I think I'm getting wildly lucky. Why, hello there.
There we are. Magnificent. This square object is very unusual.
Here in the information that that Boss was able to find out about the client. Ethel loved Pink and spoke in a composed and soft voice. At the end, she couldn't do more than whisper, but she was still able to sing some of the Schubert tones that she loved. She would undoubtedly have been a virtuoso on the violin if her husband hadn't impeded her. Instructions: pink robe, assorted jewelry, seance planned for 1 week hence, but the body will be taken today or tomorrow by 2 chaps that the boss recruited. Their sign of recognition will be a triangle and a square attached with a red ribbon. No worries, they seem to be professionals, won't be a problem. Important: mind the quality of your lime for fixing the false size. During Seance 4, the boss has asked me to close the eyelids of the ghost so that the clients don't notice anything, because an eye started to fall out. He was furious and wasn't able to proceed to the symbiotic culmination, which alone permits us to get the client's full cooperation and make off with the maximum. Transfiguration is the key, as he always says. The boss asked me to make known that if in the future such negligence was repeated, some of us may well be part of the next spectacle in the starring role. I hope that the message
This
is
letter speaks
understood.
of a sign of recognition. Interesting.
So I have this now.
This door was recently reinforced.
Holmes, I hear a cab stopping in the courtyard. Someone's coming.
It is probably the dealers, Watson, but instead of running, what if we were to meet them, if we managed to win their trust?
You are joking, Holmes. Oi, what you doing there, you? It's private in here.
Calm down. We aren't here as tourists. We have come to collect our packet.
Oh, well then, you just had to say. I was told that you weren't no tramps, but I weren't expecting that you was... Given your get-up, I guess your boss.
Yes. Yes.
Well, the subject ain't ready yet. I ain't done with it yet. You'll have to come back.
Well, that's, a real problem.
Say, we have a personal order too for some organs. You wouldn't know where we can find them.
What type then?
Kidney, uterus.
Oi, I don't hack up my dollies. That's the work of an artist.
But you wouldn't happen to have a colleague who might furnish this type of item?
No, you can't make a copper doing that nowadays. Since the bigwigs made it easy to get stiffs, the medical schools are bursting with bodies to carve up. Docs and students have got all they need. Business is dead. For a few coppers, hospital bloke might help you out, but I don't know for sure. They'd be right in for it if they got caught. It probably just ain't worth it.
I understand. And what do you do with the corpses once you're finished with them?
I don't bother myself with that. For one thing's for sure, after the seance they're good for nothing but chucking out. I ain't Napoleon's embalmer.
Well, if you'll excuse...
You've got a funny way of talking, you.
Oi, it's normal. He's a brain, you see. A thinker at that. Seize you round, old man.
So, Holmes, the corpses that have disappeared from the London hospital are used during seances. Nothing to do with organ trafficking.
Yes, it all suggests nothing of the kind is underway in London. In the medical world, all dealings would be visible, not to mention unnecessary. The crook we met confirmed this viewpoint. It's hard to imagine, therefore, that our Whitechapel killer perpetrated these massacres with the goal of selling the organs.
What lead should we follow
So
now,
that's what
Holmes?
we fucking
Try
figured
to
out
learn
from
more
all of
about
this.
Tumblety. This squibby should give us some information, but first I must stop the journalist Tom Bulling from harming him. I hope my secret police will soon have some information on him. While we wait, Watson, I would ask you to inform your colleagues of your recent discoveries. It would be good if these morbid, ghostly spectacles stopped, and this will need to be done at the London hospital.
You are right, Holmes. Another false lead followed by the police, Holmes? Yesterday's Times says that a John Fitzgerald, who had claimed responsibility for the murder of Annie Chapman, has finally been released. He was, it says, lying.
That's of little importance, Watson.
It's incredible. It's been more than 3 weeks since the murderer struck, and the tension is as strong as ever. The press won't stop talking about him, and people are still full of fear. Perhaps the killer got what he wanted, people talking about him, and has chosen to stop committing crimes. What do you think, Holmes?
I doubt it, Watson. Everything leads me to believe that he is in hiding and waiting for the right moment. The area is packed with police, and that would obviously hamper his work.
You think he will start again, Holmes?
I have every reason to believe nothing will stop him short of his arrest or his death. Sadly, our investigation has reached a dead end, and I fear that we'll need another victim to get back on track.
Yes, how awful. And what of the case of the burnt mat? Have you resolved that?
Oh, that's a matter of little interest, and resolving will be of no benefit, above all to Miss Fleming. Ha! I hear the footsteps of my faithful Wiggins on the stairs. The game is afoot again, Watson.
Mr. Holmes, the scribbler resurfaced. At last word, Pounce saw him racing to Central News Agency where he works.
Excellent, Wiggins. And still nothing on the doctor?
Sorry, Mr. Holmes. He's one sleek yank, but we'll find him.
Good work. Here's something for you. I must leave you, Watson. If I can get my hands on this Bulling, I will have much more interesting news on the bothersome Tumblety. I have only to change. If you can, Watson, I entreat you to stay here and await my word. We may not be more than two when the time to act comes.
You can count on me, Holmes.
Alrighty, well, I think that's where we're gonna wrap this one up, guys. It's been a great one. Finally happy to actually be playing this game. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed.